law. Here's a trick that popular street magicians use to freak the minds of unsuspecting victims. The magician asks his volunteer to show that her hands are empty and clean on both sides. In this case, he's using his assistant, but she's not in on the trick. He asks her to hold her hands with her fingers outstretched. The magician then picks up an ashtray, takes some cigarette ash, and sprinkles it on the back of one of the girl's hands. He tells her to make a fist, and then commands her to rub the ashes with her other hand. They've disappeared. Now he asks her to open up her fist and look. There they are. The ashes have melted through her hand and reappeared in her palm. Freaky, huh? So how does the magician make the ashes melt through the girl's hand and reappear in her palm? The secret is so simple, you'll be amazed. Her hands are clean on both sides, and again, this is usually done with an unsuspecting volunteer. The magician shows the back of his hands, but not the front. That's because he secretly coated one of his fingers with ashes before the trick began. It's important to do this out of your volunteer's view. He's ready to begin. When he indicates for the girl to hold out her hand, he purposely holds his own hands low. She's guaranteed to mimic the move so he can naturally readjust them to where he wants. During this move, he transfers the ash from his finger to the palm of her hand. By doing it casually, she has no idea what he's just done. Now that her hands are at the right height, he simply sprinkles some ash on the back of one hand and tells her to concentrate as she rubs it in. Of course, she's actually just wiping it off. But by suggesting that she concentrate, he can easily convince her that it is melting into her hand. When she opens her palm, she has no idea how the ash really got there and assumes that he has somehow freaked her mind.